Hello, welcome to Tim's Maniac Sports. This is Maniac Tim. Um, I'm going to talk about quarterbacks right now. I'm going to talk about Patrick Mahone and Josh Allen. Uh, Patrick Mahone, of course, has one Super Bowl under his belt, and he was uh, actually he has one Super Bowl under his belt. Beat the Patriots to get to the Super Bowl that year. And if I remember correctly, that was when um, that was when um, Tom Brady was still with the Patriots. Okay, but yeah, he beat the Patriots that year to go to the Super Bowl. Uh, but I'm looking at the rivalry where you had last year, where you had the last year where you had excuse me, um, the game before the NFC or the AFC Championship game, you had Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes in an all-out street fight, all-out battle. All right, if you want to look at two quarterbacks that dominated the day that game, it was awesome because it was especially in like the later half. It was a back and forth battle. I mean, both quarterbacks were able to, whenever they needed it, whenever it really counted, was able to go ahead and bring the their team down the field to score to get the job done. When people thought it was all lost for Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes, because Josh Allen had led them to a scoring drive at the end of the game. Uh, at the end of the game, with only a few seconds left, Patrick Mahomes to was able to go ahead and tie the ball game, sending it into overtime. Now, when you see two quarterbacks battle like that, where understandably those are quarterbacks that are at the top of their game. They know what it takes to get it done, but unfortunately, only one of them can win, and it was Patrick Mahomes that won. Of course, we all know later that next game, Kansas City lost to um, Patrick Mahomes, along with Kansas City, lost to Joe Burrows in the AFC Championship game. But shoot, when you can orchestrate plays like you have on the field and get the job done, hey, those are two big candidates for the maniac quarterbacks because hell, they can go ahead and I'll tell you what, I won't mind either one of those two on the Detroit Lions team. I mean, I just would not mind that at all because both of those quarterbacks. I'll tell you, I won't mind this Sean Watson on there. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, golf. Okay, there's other quarterbacks that are better than you, and that I would much rather see on the Lions than you. It's just the way it is. But I'm still rooting for you. I still want the Lions to win with Jared Goff, but I'm just saying that there's those quarterbacks that are out there that I would much rather see on the Lions than Jared Goff. And that's just my opinion. Uh, because I think that somebody like Patrick Mahomes, like a Josh Allen, like a Deshaun Watson, like Aaron Rodgers. Oh God, I don't believe I said that name, but and like a the goat Tom Brady. Uh, I would love to see them on the Lions. Okay, I would. It would be great. You know what? I would also like to see uh, Sue come back to the Lions and kind of put a killing on. Couldn't you see? Couldn't you just see Sue coming back to the Lions and working next to Hutchinson? Man, that would be a sack attack that would be unstoppable. Those quarterbacks and running backs, OMG, would be feeling the pain. The pain, man. Slamming their asses down to the ground would be magnificent to see. Getting those sacks. If you could see Sue alongside of Aiden Hutchinson, oh my God, who would like to see that? I know I would. All right. Uh, I would not like to be on the other team though, facing that because when you know you got those two powerhouses coming at you, you're gonna be hiding in the shell. If you're a turtle, you're gonna be in that damn shell and just kind of scrunching it because you know you're gonna get hit. Uh, but hey, that's what football is, you know. Hey, another question I have for people: do you think instant replay is actually ruining the game of football or it's helping the game of football? Because ultimately, it's still the refs who decide. But one of the, I was hearing one of the topics they're saying is that as far as for like these hits that are, that are strong hits and stuff like that, when the defender is coming at high rate of speed, and he's targeting, and from what I heard, targeting is really going to be watched again in the NFL this year. It's been put as a priority. All right. So, do you think that? I mean, let's just say you have a running back running the ball. The defender's coming up to try to tackle him. The running back goes ahead and just inadvertently ducks down, and the defender's coming at full speed. All right. About ready to go ahead and hit your running back. He's not targeting his head. All right. But unfortunately, the running back drops down and their head collides. Now, with the instant replay, what you can do is you can slow that down real slowly. And in real time, you may not notice that that was a helmet to helmet hit. All right. But in that time where it's slowing down inch by inch and stuff like that, was it really the defender's fault if the running back went ahead and dropped his head at the last second? Not when does the intent come in? And of course, if you give the refs the opportunity to decide intent, then I don't know. It could not be a good thing too. But I mean, if you're not intending to hit, and if unfortunately there is a wrong move made, that is not the fault. that is not the fault of the receiver. I do not think that it should be a penalty against a defender. That's just my opinion. That's the way the maniac sees it. That's the way the maniac views it. And if you gotta You got to understand people are moving. This is a contact sport. This is not touch football. This is, and I do know you got to protect the people because these are people's lives that are being talked about. That are being on the line. So you do got and concussions, but the nature of the sport is concussion. There's hardly any way around it. But what's your opinion? Should targeting be more as kind of judgment call or evidential call on what the intent was, or should an accident be able to go ahead and give the opposite team 15 yards, automatic first downs, all this other stuff that comes along with it, just because of a slight movement at the last minute by the running back or quarterback or whatever it may be. And I know this is, I don't want to see people get hurt. All right. I don't want to see people's life in danger and all this other stuff. That's what I don't want to see. But I do want to see these damn hits. I do. I want to see, you know, I want to see aggressiveness. That's football. Football is an aggressive sport. If you don't wanna, be aggressive, and if you don't like aggressiveness, then hell, you shouldn't even be watching football. What the hell? And one of the things, you gotta look at T.J. Lang, former Detroit Lion, former Green Bay Packer, had a lot of concussions. Unfortunately, he was eventually made to retire. Decided to retire because he got too many concussions. But one of the things that he always said is he knew that was the nature of the sport. He knew what type of job that he was going into. And you're being paid. Most people are being paid lots and lots of money. And some of that's risk management. That's the risk that they take. You know, to go ahead and work just actually a few months out of the year and go ahead and get and make money like what a lot of these people are making. Evaluations, is it worth it? It would you guys like to see less hits in the NFL? Or do you guys think the NFL should stay the same? And what about those things that they were wearing on the helmet during practice and stuff like that? Do you think that should be kind of put in as a protection that they wear them all the time during real games? You know, how they look funny, but if they're protecting people's lives, if they're protecting you from concussions, is it which is more important? You know, but I don't know how some of those things would actually work when you get the type of hits that you get in the NFL. Another question, that another topic. Oh, I see a comment. I'm sorry. Yeah, hi, Facebook user. Sorry, I just seen that comment. I don't know how long it's been up there. I don't recognize your name, but or I don't see your name on here. But thank you for checking out my stream. I appreciate it. If you want to type your name, feel free to. Uh, but what's your opinion on concussions, and who would you like to be uh, your quarterback for your team. Yeah, and actually, my previous show was backup quarterbacks. Who would you like to be the backup quarterback? I mean, I know a lot of people didn't think that the Lions should have brought in Baker Mayfield um, or go after Lamar Jackson, but and that was because they didn't think that they were going to be better. That either of those, well, especially Baker, didn't think that he could be better than what Goff was. But I don't know. I really don't know. And sorry I wasn't able to actually get my guest that was supposed to appear on my show. We just had a lot of issues getting a guest on here. So I was supposed to have a guest at 10:30. Things didn't work out. Then we tried to reset it, and another things didn't work out. So there's I'm not going to set another show up for today. That's for sure. But hope everybody has a great weekend. Uh, Once again, and tell your friends, join, you know, Maniac Sports, my YouTube group. I want to build a Maniac Sports network of people. Go ahead and post things about the Detroit Lions. Go ahead and post things about the Dallas Cowboys. Go ahead and post things about any of your teams from NBA to NHL, of course, NFL, soccer, um, any type of sports, auto racing, boxing, mixed martial arts boxing, even esports. Go ahead and sports. Let's build this channel. Once I get things worked out as far as in getting guests, because I mean, I do need to get guests. And if you guys even want to promote your channel, come on my channel, and I'll help promote your channel. Okay. I'm also willing to come on anybody else's channel too. Uh, Also, hey everybody, I always gotta give a plug in, and I haven't given a plug in to two channels that are very very close to me. Um, well, um, a channel that is, of course, Detroit Lions on the Prowl, co-founder right here. Um, please make sure you check out that. Anybody who is a Detroit Lions fan, make sure you guys check out Lions Nation Unite. It's a free app that's on your phone. You can also get it on your computer. Um, it's just there's a lot of content to that. There's a lot of good, basically news content and stuff like that on Detroit Lions on the Prowl too. Maniac Sports. I'm not mainly doing that on news because I want this to be a people driven deal. I want this to be a fan based deal. So I'm not doing that as much on news. I will try to keep you up on what I can on news, but it's not going to be basically a news orientated deal. I want it to be different, but I mean, any news about your guys' teams, whoever they may be, feel free to let me know, and I will take that. And also, don't forget that the Maniac Player of the Week NFL. You may post that on Maniac Sports. Make sure you guys subscribe to both my channels on YouTube. There's Tim's Maniac Sports and Maniac Sports. Both of those are my channels on YouTube. Um, if you guys want to work out and to be part of the Maniac Squad, we can get together and talk about it and see how we want to build this, because I am looking for members for the Maniac Squad, which is going to be a bunch of maniacs out there just going ahead who love their team, who love whatever it is, and we'll meet certain times a week and go ahead and have a show. And you guys will also have your guys' own platforms and stuff like that. I also want you guys to check out Tristan Williams on YouTube. He is a good friend of mine and a good friend of Detroit Lions on the Prowl. A good friend of Lions Nation Unite, and he's doing his own thing now. He's having his own channel too, so just check it out. And also, I am looking to getting merchandise to myself. Right now I can maybe try to get shirts as merchandise, but I want to get I want to get my logo on that. I also want to create more logos, more t-shirts, more stuff like that, because for all things. And as everything and as everyone, what brings out the maniac in you, please let me know. Either in comments or or if you want to appear on the show, you can let me know what brings out the maniac in you as far as sports. All right. I've been on this I've been on this for almost a half hour now, so I'm pretty much going to close this out for today. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys have a great holiday weekend. Another plug that I do want to, if you guys are gamers, check out Baby G Games on Twitch. He is a great friend of mine. Check him out. He usually does his streaming on his days off. Other than that, I want to say go Lions, go Michigan. Hopefully Muskegon Big Reds get it together this year. But go Big Reds. You guys all have a good day. Thank you for listening. This is Maniac Tim, and saying to the Lions, unleash the maniac and win some damn games. All right. Thank you guys.